Hey, Bill Vasey here. Thanks for watching this video on creating AutoCAD Plan 3D conduit specifications from the ELECTROWorx content pack. Let's get started here in the Plan 3D spec editor. From the application menu, find File, and then under File, there's the New option, and there you'll find Create Spec. Complete the dialog box. But in this use case, we'll just populate the new specification name. Click Create. Next, use the File, Open Catalog option and browse for the ELECTROWorx Conduit catalog. With the catalog loaded, we'll use the catalog part properties to find parts to add to our conduit spec. By using the header single-click option, we can sort each of these columns. There's also a selection filter, which displays a distinct list of all the parts. Let's pick on the materials column and pick GS for galvanized steel and select all of the parts that are in the list. You can use the Windows Control keys and Shift key selection options to make that selection set. Once selected, use the Add to Spec button above the list. All of those parts are added. Let's now pivot to the PS or plated steel components, and here, just like galvanized steel, I want to have these plated steel items in my specification as well. So just based upon materials, we are adding parts. Let's finish by focusing on the material code. This is where the part style or body type are defined, and here we want to target the CB7. These Type 7 conduit bodies can be found by typing in CB7 in the material code filter, and that will list just those body types. Select them all and add them to the specification. So in essence, we now have a galvanized steel conduit spec. All of these parts from the catalog have gone into spec groupings. And within these groupings, there's a feature called the part priority. If you click all of the parts and click on the little warning symbol, that will bring up the part use priority dialog. Here you'll get a row for every size, and all of the parts that are available for that size are listed. For conduit specs, generally the coupling needs to be item number 1 in this list. Check the Marked as Resolved box with all of the sizes highlighted, and this will change the warning indicator. Repeat this for the elbows, and for elbows in this specification, the threaded both in or purchased elbow is what we want to have at the top of the list. All the other elbows can be organized in positions 2, 3, 4, and so on as desired. But make sure that the threaded elbow is at the top of the list for all the sizes. And be sure to mark as resolved. The use priority for nipples doesn't matter, so we'll just simply mark these all as resolved. However, for pipe, it is very important for conduit. We have 2 pipes in the specification. One is a straight with coupling. The other is a bent to fit. We want to make sure that the straight with coupling is at the top of the list. And we'll wrap up this spec by setting the part use priority for the T's, and we'll just mark these all as resolved. Final step is simply to save the specification so it can be copied into your projects, and then we'll go ahead and close everything down. Thank you for watching this video on how to create a conduit spec with the ELECTROWorx conduit pack.